Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about a very interesting and possibly valuable coin, the 1929 1 penny from the United Kingdom. If you have one of these coins lying around at home, you'll want to watch this video all the way through, because some of them have sold for thousands of pounds. That's right, a simple old penny from 1929 can be worth as much as £4,000 if it has the right features, condition, or rare errors. So let's take a closer look at what makes this coin so special. The 1929 1 penny was made during the reign of King George V, who was king from 1910 until 1936. His face appears on the front of the coin, which is called the obverse. He's shown facing left, with a short beard and wearing a crown. Around the edge of the coin, there's some Latin writing that says, Georgius V. de Gre, Brit, OMN, Rex Fid, Def, IND, IMP. That sounds complicated, but it simply means, George V, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons, Defender of the Faith, Emperor of India. Back then, Latin was often used on coins and official documents, so this was normal for the time. On the back of the coin, called the reverse, you'll see a figure of Britannia. She is sitting down, holding a trident in one hand and a shield in the other. She's a symbol of Britain's strength and pride. Beneath her, you'll see the words, 1 penny, and the year, 1929. This design was used on British pennies for many years, and it's one of the most loved coin designs by collectors all around the world. Now, let's talk about how the coin was made. The 1929 penny is made of bronze, which is a mix of copper, tin, and zinc. It weighs around 9.4 grams and has a diameter of 30.8 millimeters. It feels solid and heavy when you hold it. Millions of these coins were made, about 44 million, in fact. So, you might be wondering, if so many were made, why are some of them so valuable today? The answer is all about condition and rarity. While millions were made, most of them were used every day by people buying food, paying bills, or traveling. Over time, these coins became worn out, scratched, and lost their shine. So, finding one in perfect condition, what collectors call uncirculated, is extremely rare. These coins would have been stored away carefully and never used, so they look almost brand new even after nearly 100 years. If you find a 1929 penny like that, it could be worth a lot of money. But there's something else that can make this coin even more valuable, minting errors. A minting error happens when something goes wrong while the coin is being made at the Royal Mint. These mistakes are usually caught and corrected, but sometimes, a few error coins escape and make it into circulation. Because they are so rare, collectors love them and will often pay big money to get one. Some of the minting errors to look out for include double striking, where the coin was stamped twice, making the design look blurry or doubled. Another error is when the design is off-center, meaning the image isn't lined up correctly on the coin. There can also be die cracks, where small lines appear on the surface because the stamp used to make the coin was damaged. If you find any of these features on a 1929 penny, you might be holding something very rare and valuable. Each coin has its own market value, history, and design, and no two coins are exactly the same once they've been used. So, when collectors look at a coin, they consider many things: how rare it is, the condition it's in, whether it has any errors, and how important it is in history. A 1929 penny in average condition might only be worth £1 or £2. But in excellent condition, or with a rare minting error, it could be worth hundreds, even thousands of pounds. So, how can you tell if your coin is valuable? First, take a good look at it. Is the design still clear? Can you see all the details on King George's face and beard? Is Britannia still sharp and not too worn down? Does the coin have any shine left, or is it very dull? If your coin looks clean and detailed, it could be worth more. If you notice anything unusual about the design, it might be a rare error. It's also a good idea to compare your coin to pictures of high-grade examples online or take it to a professional coin dealer for a closer look. At the end of the day, coin collecting is not just about money, it's also about history. Holding a coin like the 1929 penny connects you to a time when the world was very different. It's been in people's hands during the Great Depression, through wars, and passed down through generations. Even if your coin isn't worth thousands, it's still a piece of history, and that's pretty amazing. Thanks for watching and spending time with us today. If you found this video helpful or interesting, don't forget to give it a like, leave a comment below if you have a 1929 penny or other old coins, and of course, subscribe for more videos about rare coins, history, and hidden treasures. See you in the next one.